Welcome to Part 3 of the Nutrition and Weight Loss class. This section covers protein. Protein. So when I say protein, what foods come to mind? Protein-containing foods include fish, poultry, meat, eggs, dairy, nuts, legumes, which include beans and lentils. Protein helps build muscle, fight infection, and heal wounds. It can also help you to stay full longer. Protein is the most important nutrient after surgery. We encourage you to incorporate in a protein source at each meal to meet your daily protein goal. Remember, for every gram of protein, there's 4 calories. And when we're looking at a good protein source, it contains at least 7 grams of protein per every 100 calories. Your goal for protein after surgery is 60 to 80 grams per day. That translates to approximately 3 to 4 ounces of protein per meal, which is about the size of a deck of cards. While protein is important, we also don't want to overconsume protein. Overconsumption of protein leads to extra protein intake, which also leads to extra calories. When it comes down to it, it's about that calorie balance. So 3 to 4 ounces, the size of a deck of cards, is all we need. Think back to the last chicken breast you cooked. It was probably the size of 2 to 3 decks. We want to also focus on healthy portion sizes, and that also incorporates your proteins. So let's look at some examples to see if they would meet that good protein source after surgery. Remember, 7 grams per every 100 calories. Let's take a 3-ounce chicken breast, for instance. There is 128 calories and 26 grams of protein versus 3 ounces of bacon, 350 calories and 11 grams of protein. Based on that 7 gram to 100 calorie ratio, would these be appropriate protein sources after surgery? The chicken breast would be. It meets that ratio. The bacon, on the other hand, has a lot of calories and not very much protein. While it does contain some protein, it wouldn't be considered a good protein source after surgery. The extra calories are coming from fat. Here are some great examples of protein content in foods that fit that 7 to 100 ratio. 3 ounces of chicken breast, 3 ounces of salmon, 2 eggs, or a half a cup of cottage cheese. So these would be good protein sources after surgery. Next is Part 4, carbohydrates.